In 1820s Edinburgh, the city was the undisputed center of European medical education. However, the Enlightenment's hunger for knowledge was stymied by law. The only legal source for cadavers, essential for surgical training, were the bodies of executed criminals. This created a crippling shortage. The scarcity fueled a vile black market controlled by resurrectionists, or body snatchers, who exhumed the recently buried. This market was disrupted by two Irish immigrants, William Burke and William Hare. In 1827, they realized it was easier and more profitable to skip the graveyard entirely. After a lodger died owing rent, they sold his corpse to the most prominent anatomist in the city, Dr. Robert Knox, for a hefty £7. Knox demanded fresh, undamaged bodies for his famous anatomy lectures. Burke and Hare quickly escalated, realizing the money was far better if the body wasn't ruined by disease or burial. Over the next year, Burke and Hare murdered at least 16 victims in the narrow alleys of the West Port. Their insidious technique, smothering their targets, left no marks of violence and was so effective it coined a new term, burking. Their victims were the city's most vulnerable: poor travelers, beggars, and prostitutes. The duo delivered the bodies directly to Dr. Knox's dissecting rooms at Surgeon Square, all while the respected anatomist turned a blind eye to the suspicious freshness and number of his specimens. The operation ended in November 1828, when the discovery of their final victim, Margaret Docherty, led to their arrest. To secure a conviction, the Crown made a fateful decision. They granted William Hare immunity in exchange for testifying against his partner. The ensuing trial of Burke was a national sensation, pitting forensic evidence against public fury. Hare's betrayal secured the guilty verdict, but the public was outraged that the accomplice went free and that Dr. Knox faced no punishment, though his career was ruined. On January 28, 1829, William Burke was executed before a massive crowd. His dissection was a perverse conclusion to his life of crime, fulfilling the very demand he'd profited from. The Westport murders finally forced Parliament's hand. In 1832, the Anatomy Act was passed, allowing for the legal use of unclaimed bodies. This dark chapter of history officially ended the era of the body snatchers forever. The history of medicine is full of shadows like the Burke and Hare case. If you found this deep dive into 19th century medical ethics compelling, we have more stories you won't want to miss. Tell us in the comments, should Dr. Knox have faced justice alongside Burke? Let us know your thoughts. And hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss our next historical deep dive. We release new videos every day.